The Christian life is never easy, but God has made it incredibly simple. And I'm talking about in terms of how to live a life where we are living like Christ, we're walking in obedience, overcoming sin, we're focused on God, we're loving Him, we're loving the people around us. So many people are struggling so badly with this, and they want to be free from the bondage that they're in, and they're looking for this secret that is just going to change everything. If they can just get this one secret, it's going to completely transform them, or they're looking for an experience to sort of be zapped and to be changed. But the thing is, there are no secrets. As Ecclesiastes says, there's nothing new under the sun. It's been the same since the beginning of the world. And it really is this simple. Think about this for a moment, right? You get to the end of your day. You have an idea of how you wanted to use your time, how you should have used your time. Yet there really is a difference between that and how you actually used your time. And you get to the end of the day and you think to yourself, I've wasted today. I've spent so much time on things that are just a waste of time. And tomorrow I'm going to do better. And you just vow to do better tomorrow. And then you get up the next day and you do exactly the same thing. And it just goes on and on like this. Really, there are two things that we need to focus on, and they're very basic things, they're unexciting things, but they're the things that are actually going to help you and are going to make a difference. The first thing is actually to eliminate more of the things that you're doing that aren't actually helping you. So it's not normal that we can spend hours on our phone, but people can struggle to drag ourselves to the place of prayer or to pick up the Bible and read the Bible. It's something that we have to be really diligent about and have a changed perspective about. I'm not saying that people can't enjoy leisure and enjoy a bunch of things and look up certain things that are happening in the news, maybe in Israel, or read up on whatever, go places, catch up with people. But the thing is, how much time are you actually just wasting that you shouldn't be wasting, scrolling through on your phone, just sitting there thinking, I'll get around to reading my Bible, but I'm not. We need to look at those things and to recognize where we can make changes in those areas. Because not only do those things distract us from the things we should be doing, but they also actually dull our spiritual appetite. They appeal to the flesh and they make us apathetic towards spiritual things. They make us complacent. And they also lead us down the road of sin as well, because when our guard is down, the enemy comes in and we're weak because we're not really abiding in God. So the first thing is really to recognize what are those things that you're doing that you don't really want to be doing. Like I think to myself of things that I'm looking up or things that I'm checking that I don't really want to be doing that, but I'm just bored and I'm trying to distract myself, and it's much easier than actually bringing myself to do the things I should be doing. And that's the first step. Really just cutting that back. And then the second step is to actually be incorporating the things that you should be doing. Making sure that the freshest time of your day is spent in prayer, in the Bible. Making sure that instead of like looking at this useless stuff for hours, actually just like maybe even pick up a book of like one of the classic authors like an Andrew Murray or a Charles Spurgeon, E.M. Bounds, something like that. Just pick up a devotional and just feed on bits rather than just scrolling through your phone. And the goal really is to reduce the things that you shouldn't be doing or you don't want to be doing that are a waste of time, and to increase the things that you should be doing. And if you can slowly do that over time and change the balance, that will help you. And then the more that you are abiding in Him and the less of those distractions that you have that you're thinking on, your mind is stayed on Him, the Spirit is moving through you, and all of a sudden you're a transformed person. You see things differently. Your priorities in life are different, and you are able to overcome sin as well. Your guard is up and you're walking in obedience. Your standard of where you should be living your life is completely transformed because you are renewing your mind. As it says in Romans chapter 12, 1-2, it talks about renewing the mind. Don't be conformed to the things of the world. So that's all I want to say. These messages are just boring. There's nothing exciting. There's nothing groundbreaking about this, because anyone that gives you anything like that is selling you a lie. They're selling you a shortcut, and there are no shortcuts. Just like building a house, one brick at a time, and that's all you have to do. If you haven't used your time well, don't beat yourself up. Just recognize that today's a new opportunity. You're not going to use your time perfectly, but just try to get the balance better. And as you continue to walk in that, you're going to actually develop a greater appetite for that. You're going to love that. You're going to want to walk in more of that, but you're going to have to be diligent because the flesh will always want to come in and try to pull you away from it. So leave your comments below, friends. I'd love to keep chatting with you then, and I'll chat with you soon.